Saturday 5th of March. Onions have started coming up already. Well, one onion. Can't see anything else coming up. Elephant garlic is nicely asleep. I have a bit of a cold, as is usually the way. I was here last week actually. I was trying to dig out this tree. If you remember, I left this tree in when I first moved in just to see, oops, full of the trench I dug, just to see how it was fitting, whether wildlife liked it, whether I liked it. No. It was a hive of bindweed, and it was just shading the lettuces, and it wasn't doing much. It wasn't useful for timber or anything, for pegs. So I started digging it out and then found loads of plastic tubing underneath the ground. So I spent a good 2 hours digging it out. I think there's another 3 or 4 hours to go on that, so I kind of abandoned that after a while. This pipe goes quite far down underneath here. I've no idea what it was for. I can't see an end to it. There's no holes, it's not a drainage pipe. Might have been used for irrigation, I have no idea. So, what else? I brought some manure down. I'm not going to dig that in today. I did some digging over seed planting today in the assembled little greenhouse thing. I'm sorry about this cold. It doesn't sound very good, does it? It's not even one of those sexy husky telephone voices. I don't know whether to leave the greenhouse outside and tie it to the shed. I think that might be an option to stop it blowing away. I think it's going to catch the sun all right. I could leave it in the shed, that's an option. But getting in and out when it's got seeds in, yeah, maybe not. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe put something down here for the time being, down there, and tie it on so it doesn't blow away. Well, that's a greenhouse securely affixed. There we go, a bit of recycling. These hooks I took out of the shed, already in the shed. These ties, I found them on the allotments months ago, so I've kept those and reused those. For the base, I've got, again, recycled bamboo. Austin, who gave me the shed, gave me a load of bamboo, so I've recycled, oh my goodness, that's a big worm. I recycled that, and there you go, put you somewhere useful. And there's this plastic I got from over the other side by worm. It couldn't fly. So I just put that down to stabilise things. I've pegged the bamboos in so it's a bit secure. I've moved my trees, my little tree nursery that's going on. I found some slates as well, just happened to find some over the other side by the holly bush, somewhere there. Obviously they're not good for standing on because they're just going to crack, but I wanted to make sure I've got enough space to open and close that. This isn't going to fall over. Yeah, that's pretty good. Right, seeds then. I've sorted out which ones we're going to have. I've got some broccoli, some early Romanesco, cauliflower, all the year round it says, so it better be all the year round, and a seed, which even with my cold I can smell. And then catnip for tripod cat. I haven't seen the cat yet this year. Maybe the cat's keeping indoors. So let's get those into trays. So this broccoli needs to go about 1 centimetre deep. It says 15 centimetres apart in rows. We'll stick it in modules. So I'm just going to put them 1 centimetre deep. Use my pen for dibbing. It's about 1 centimetre. And just put them sort of module spaced apart. I don't want to plant loads up. I didn't do succession last year where you plant things sequentially over weeks, so this year I definitely am. So I'm just going to put a few of those in, not too many, I don't want to crowd it. So what, we've got 2, 4, 6 of those. I think the overcrowding police have come, so I definitely need to only keep 6, and then in a couple of weeks I'll sow some more. And the cauliflowers, like the broccoli, I'm only going to sow 6 of them. I've got 2 per hole, and then when they come up I'm going to get rid of the weediest one. So another thing I didn't do last year was thinning out. There we go, drugs, growing drugs. Drugs for cats. This is the catnip. Tiny little seeds, it's almost like sesame seeds, slightly smaller than sesame seeds. And these only go 5 mil deep, so I've put a lot of plug in for those. I don't need succession on that, I need mad cats year round. So we're going to bung those in. And finally the aniseed, the anise. Well, that just gets surface scattered, so that's nice and easy. No digging for that. What's that? Flies. And everything gets covered in vermiculite. So this will make it easy for the seedlings to push through, and it'll stop that crust that sometimes forms coming over them. So a little generous sprinkling of that. And there we go, there's our first 2 inhabitants of the greenhouse. And we're just getting a bit of sun coming in, so that's perfect. Now, shut the door. Fiddly. Just check it's not going to blow over. Oh, door stuck. There we go. It's kind of secure, I think that'd be alright. Great, so I mean, that's quite a nice little project. It wasn't too taxing, there wasn't any digging really involved. Got our greenhouse up, we've got some seeds on the go, got a tree nursery looking smart. Yeah, I'm feeling really good now. It's yeah, quite rewarding. Rewarding little garden today without any heavy lifting or bother. And then in a couple of weeks' time we've got more seeds to go in, and the potatoes, I think we're going to put the first lot of potatoes in the ground. So join me for that in a week or 2. I was just on my way out, and I needed a brick just to tie that plastic down. It's just blowing around, and found, ooh, hang on, squash worm. Oh, that's disgusting. Hang on. Ah, it's on my hand. But look, little fossils. Little fossilized barnacle imprints. Isn't that brilliant? Now, look, there's a thing on the BBC News website this week about a dolphin skull found in Bath, because this used to be under the sea many years ago. But look at that, it's barnacles. Brilliant. No stone left unturned. So we're definitely going to use that. That's going to weigh down the plastic. Oop, gingerly step across. There we go. Millions of year old placeholder. Right, I'll see you next time. Bye.